Hello, and my name is Guri, and today we're going to be embarking on an exciting virtual journey with Jetstar Airlines as we soar from Essendon Airport in Melbourne to Sydney Airport. And this is going to be a live stream simulation, so you'll experience the thrill of piloting an aircraft and breathtaking views of Australian landscapes. Throughout the flight, we will share fascinating facts about the route, the landmarks, regional geography, and we're going to discover the beauty of the Great Dividing Range, Australian Alps, and the iconic Sydney skyline as we approach to our destination. Whether you're an aviation enthusiast or just curious about what it's like to be in a cockpit, I think this is the stream for you. Join us in an unforgettable adventure through the Australian skies and experience the thrill of flying with Jetstar Airlines. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share your thoughts in your comments during our journey together. See you in the skies. Alright, we're just going to be flying up now. The flight distance between Essendon Airport from Melbourne to Sydney is going to be near about 375 nautical miles and near about 435 miles and 700 kilometers. And this distance is approximately, this is a Jetstar. Mark going to slightly vary when we're going to go in.
West departure. Essendon Tower Jetstar 112 tree continue for west departure. Jetstar 112 tree, leaving my airspace frequency change approved. Essendon Tower Jetstar 112 tree frequency change. Melbourne approach Jetstar 112 tree is type Airbus A20 and 2 miles west of Essendon, 2,900 feet. Request clearance to transition Charlie airspace. Emirates 404, you are 18 miles north. Keep speed not above 185 knots. Expect vectors ILS Yankee runway 16 approach. Jetstar 112 tree, Melbourne approach. Squawk 7076. Emirates 404, keep speed not above 185 knots. Velocity 2 tree 8 contact Melbourne Center on 124.0. Good day. Squawk 7076 to 0112 tree. Jetstar 112 tree radar contact 3 miles southwest of Melbourne, 3,700 feet. Cleared through the Charlie airspace. Maintain own navigation. Emirates 404, keep speed not above 185 knots. Cleared through the Charlie airspace to 0112 tree. Keep speed not above 185 knots. Expect vectors ILS Yankee runway 16 approach Emirates 404. Emirates 404 contact Melbourne Center on 124.0. Good day. Going to 124.0 Emirates 404. Going to 124.0 velocity 2 tree 8.
Alright, so we are up above in the sky. I'm going to share some facts about Essendon Airport. Now, that airport is located in northwestern suburbs of Melbourne in Australia. The airport opened up in 1921 and it was once the primary airport for Melbourne after being replaced by Melbourne Tullamarine Airport in 1970. The flight distance what we're looking at is somewhere around 700 kilometers. So it's going to take somewhere around 1 hour and 30 minutes, and depending on what kind of aircraft and the conditions we are flying in. This is the night time right now in UDC.
Melbourne approach Malaysian 129er is at 7,600 feet, descending 4,000 feet. Malaysian 129er Melbourne approach altimeter 29er.9er to continue to Laysol as planned.
This is my virtual flight, and right now we are flying over the western suburbs of Melbourne. As you can see, near about 10 nautical miles away from Melbourne International Airport, which is the Tullamarine. And this is our virtual aircraft.
Malaysian 129er, you are 18 miles north. Keep speed not above 185 knots. Expect vectors ILS Yankee runway 16 approach. Keep speed not above 185 knots. Expect...
During a flight, we're going to pass through a Great Dividing Range.
Keep
This is a
speed not
series
above
of
185 knots. Expect vectors ILS Yankee runway 16
mountain
approach.
ranges,
Malaysian
plateaus and
129er.
hills in eastern Australia. This natural feature, this stretches over 3,500 kilometers from the northeastern tip of Queensland to the central plains of Victoria. Wow, that is damn big. I think we're going to be flying up from, we will not be flying up from the city centre, otherwise I would have taken through the nice virtual buildings of Melbourne. Once we're going to leave past the state of Victoria, which is also known as beautiful for wineries and coastal towns nearby Great Ocean Road, I'll do one day. We're going to pass through that one.
0112 contact Melbourne Center on 124.0.
And I can
Good day.
showcase about 12 puzzles, which is a collection of limestone stacks
Going to
of
124.0
the shore of
Jazira
Port Campbell,
112
Adelaide Park.
Melbourne Center Jazira 112 6,800 feet.
Jazira 112 Melbourne Center altimeter 29er.9er to continue as planned. ILS Yankee runway. Center altimeter 29er.9er to continue as planned. ILS Yankee runway. Center altimeter 29er.9er to continue as planned. ILS Yankee runway. Center altimeter 29er.9er. Melbourne Center Malaysian 129er 4,000 feet. Center altimeter. Malaysian 129er Melbourne Center altimeter 29er.9er to continue as planned. Velocity 238, you are 26 miles north of Melbourne. Maintain present heading and altitude. Contact Melbourne Tower on 120.5.
We are on 7,600 altitude level with velocity speed 825. I think we are going really good with 2-engine flight. This is 777.
Maintain present heading and altitude. Tower on 120.5 velocity 238.
The aircraft which we are flying through, it's an A320. It's a really popular narrow-bodied aircraft. Jetstar have got a couple of planes of that. Now, there are a lot of fun facts of this aircraft. It's part of the Airbus 320 family, which also includes 318, 319 and 321 variants.
Jetstar 445 descend and maintain 3,400 feet. Jetstar 446 climb and maintain flight level 330.
Okay. Do you know A320 was first introduced in 1988?
3,400 feet, Jetstar 445.
and it quickly gained the popularity due to, I think, its fuel efficiency and range, and a lot of advanced technology. As you can see inside the cockpit, this is the latest and
Climb and
greatest
maintain flight level 330. Jetstar
controls with
446.
auto trim, and it auto control the altitude. The trim goes automatically, and the controls here is really marvelous. That's why I'm always fascinated about this virtual aircraft. You get to learn so many features about the
0112
aircraft.
tree traffic is 9 o'clock, 4 miles at 13,000 feet generic. Report them in sight. Jetstar 445 traffic is 9 o'clock, 4 miles at 9,300 feet Airbus A20N. Report them in sight.
Jazeera 112 tree have the generic in sight.
Jetstar 445 have the Airbus A20N in sight.
We have a couple of planes inside. If it's a daytime, we would have seen a beautiful, passing through. We are going over 10,000 altitude level, and the speed is going pretty good. I think we should be able to reach somewhere around in 70 minutes.
Jazeera 112 tree contact Melbourne Center on 125.2. Good day.
Going to 125.2 Jazeera 112 tree. Melbourne Center Jazeera 112 tree 10,800 feet.
Jazeera 112 tree Melbourne Center altimeter 29.9 to continue as planned.
Do you know the seating capacity of A320 is somewhere around 150 to 186 passengers? And it's all depending on the configuration. If any airline must have customized the plane and all. And in case of Jetstar, the A320 320s, they typically have somewhere around 180 passengers in all economic class configurations of the aircrafts. And I believe this aircraft has a range of approximately 3,300 nautical miles. I believe somewhere around 6,112 kilometers, and it's mixed for short to medium haul flights, such as the route from Essendon Airport to Sydney, where we're going.
Jetstar 446 is at flight level tree 00, climbing flight level tree 0. Jetstar 446 Melbourne Center, continue to Bernie as planned.
I'll be continuing to make this a very interactive flight. Even if you got any questions or suggestions or anything for me, please do message me or comment on the live video chat. Or suggestions or anything for me, please do message me or comment on the live video chat. Or suggestions or anything for me.
Velocity 198 descend and maintain 12,000 feet. 12,000 feet, velocity 198. Jetstar 446 climb and maintain flight level tree 70.